A battle of the titans, so it would appear, pitting the current chief legal advisor to government, Professor Githu Muigai, against his predecessor Amos Wako, who served for exactly 2 decades, is on. The Anglo Leasing ghost has once again reared its ugly head almost 10 years since the contracts were cancelled, finding new office bearers, particularly at the State Law Office.
The patient died on the operating table a long time ago. Githu Muigai is a mortician. If you think the patient should have lived, ask the surgeons.
One of the perceived surgeons being the former chief legal advisor to government and current Busia Senator Amos Wako. He fires a salvo at his successor from Geneva. His statement reads in part, and I quote, "Since he has referred to me as a surgeon, I want to say that I handed over as Attorney General to a person I believed was a competent surgeon and not to a mortician."
Amos Wako was taken to court by the Law Society on a criminal charge over the same issues, over the same contract. And you remember at the time that he himself had the power of nolle prosequi, and he withdrew the case against himself.
In his defense, the former Attorney General goes on to say, and I quote, "I retired when the defense had been filed in the cases. It was now my successor's constitutional responsibility to continue with representing the government to the best of his ability in the mediation proceedings and the hearing of the cases to final conclusion."
We lost the case. We didn't win it.
Professor Githu is entirely responsible for this situation, according to Wako, because it happened under his watch. The Law Society of Kenya shares Wako's sentiments and believes there was a conspiracy to defraud the state facilitated by the AG. LSK believes the beneficiaries of these millions are here in Kenya, but foreign figureheads are being used to push for the payments. The society has now written to the British High Commissioner requesting his government to interrogate the way the judgment ordering Kenya to pay 1.4 billion shillings to the 2 firms linked to the Anglo Leasing scandal was entered. They have also requested the Law Society of England and Wales to audit those proceedings.
I have correspondence from our lawyer in England. It's called Edwin Core, LLP. He's written 5 letters to the Attorney General, telling the Attorney General this matter is being handled in a very casual manner. There's a lot of money which is involved. I don't seem to be getting adequate instructions on the matter, and I'm concerned why the Office of Attorney General of Kenya is conducting this matter in that casual manner.
Mr. Core, if he was writing about anything, is writing about a court case that he's ignorant as to the intervening developments.
LSK insists the AG should step aside for latching a huge burden on the Kenyan taxpayer for contracts that hardly benefited the country. Sylvia Chebet for The Big Question, Citizen TV.